What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of No Strings Attached Show. It's the World Cup. I was about to say round of 16, round of 32. That's how many teams we have. Actually, starting tomorrow, Camille. I'm your co-host, Raja. Alongside me, we got Camille. Today, we're going to do predictions for the round of 32 and round of 16, round of 8, semifinals, and obviously the finals. But obviously, we're going to come back once this, round of 32 has been played out. We're going to come back, talk about it, and then if anything happens, we do another predictions, I'm sure. So let's get right into it. Round of 32 starts tomorrow, 5 a.m. here. If you live in Australia like us, live in the future. South Africa versus Canada. Who do you got, Camille?
I'd probably go with Canada, personally.
Yeah.
Where's the game tomorrow? Do you know where that game's played? Let me check that out real quick.
Doesn't
Okay,
say.
no idea. So I don't know if they're playing at
Los
home or whatever.
Angeles.
Okay.
Los Angeles.
Oh, look,
Inglewood. Must be
Inglewood, always
must be
up to no good.
the LA Rams in Chargers arena, huh? Maybe, huh?
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah.
So I got Canada. I
Yeah,
think
me too.
they looked a bit better in the group stages. Yeah,
South
it's
Africa
not super
looked pretty
clear.
poor.
It's just
for
the
the
fact
first game.
that a team like that would usually, South Africa, I'm talking about, a team like that would usually not make it in a normal World Cup.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not a unnormal World Cup, but we've increased the
30,
teams from 32 to
48.
48. So
Yeah.
the round of 32 is technically where this is
Supposed
usually
to
the World
start.
Cup. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then we boil it down to group of 16. So this is round of 32. So there
Mhm.
will be some stinkers in here. I'll be quite honest with you. Like there's just some
Yeah.
teams that are whatever. It is what it is now. We'll move forward with the 48.
Yeah.
I got Canada straight
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Same with me. Canada.
Yeah.
I thought South Africa played poor in the first game. Obviously, they beat Korea in their final game. End up
And
with
that's what
4
got them through,
points.
right?
Yes, because
The last, yeah.
Korea is right there with 3 points right under them. But I got Canada. This next one is actually a really good one. Netherlands versus Morocco. Obviously, Morocco went crazy last in 2022, the deepest African country in FIFA World Cup history. Now they're gonna face Netherlands in the round of 32. I'm actually gonna go with Morocco. I'm a go out on a limb and say Morocco here. What do you think?
Hard.
It's
This
tough.
one's a 50. This one's a tough one because
Yeah.
Netherlands, they had one stinker in there, right? One sort of poor game. So I
The
don't know.
first
It
game
could be
was
anyway.
yeah.
I really like Morocco.
Mm,
50-50. It really comes down to how what can they do on the day. I mean, some
yeah.
adjustments here and there, but if I had to, I'd still probably put the Netherlands just because of
Yeah.
experience. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean? It's
mean
just that
okay, yeah, yeah.
it's
They
just
had a bit
literally
of
that.
a not struggle, but they played Japan in their first game, and that game ended at
Yes.
2-2. And then obviously
Yep.
they faced Sweden. They destroyed them 5-1. Tunisia 3-1 in their final game, and now they're gonna face Morocco. I'm gonna go a bit different. Like I said, I'm gonna go with Morocco. Just I feel like they're a great team against these type of tough opponents like the Netherlands, but it's going to be good. I cannot wait to watch that one. Next one, Germany versus Paraguay. I think this is, easy. Germany.
Yeah. I mean, look, they had a stinker of a game against Ecuador, right? Was their last game?
Mm, mm,
Absolute stinker. They played like dog
mm,
shit. They decided not to switch it up too much. Obviously, Schlotterbeck is hurt, right? So they had to replace
mm-hmm,
him. And I don't know, it's just they played like ass. So you can do like what Argentina did, right? You already know your group first, right?
mm-hmm,
You are group first, so now you can make the decision: do I rest half my squad? Do I rest this
mm-hmm.
full squad? Do I rotate? Do I leave the squad in, try a different formation potentially, or do we play different against the ball, with the ball, just
Yeah,
to try and
yeah,
test things out? Germany decided to same squad, same ball, right? And they threw up a stinker against Ecuador.
yeah.
Their first goal shouldn't have counted because it was a high leg. I don't know who it was, but it was, dude, like it was literally in someone's face. And then Sane obviously hit the 1-0, but then they got two back.
Mm-hmm,
Neuer looked absolutely horrendous out there, be quite honest
yeah.
with you. Look, it's Germany at the end of the day. Against Paraguay, you have to. But then if you look forward, group of 16, next game is France, Sweden. Then it could be Germany, France in the round of 16.
Bye, maybe. Yeah.
For sure.
Speaking of
They
speaking
can
of
beat
that.
some mediocre teams. I think Germany can beat like Portugal, like a Brazil maybe at
Mm,
the moment.
you're not
But
putting
if
them
it
against France, though.
no, like France and
Yeah,
Argentina, hell no. Hell
yeah,
no. There's just too
yeah.
many mistakes, too many there's some holes in the formation as well. Kimmich playing right back. That's usually not his position, right?
Mm.
Yeah,
He can
not
play
ideal.
there, but
Anyways, yeah.
yeah. He can play
Yeah,
there, but
he can,
we
but
would
he's
love to
world
see him on a
class.
six. Yeah,
He's world class in the six. Right back,
yeah,
he's okay. And if you got Dembele or Mbappe coming at you, he's not fast. He's
yeah,
not fast like
yeah.
that. He's not
Hey,
just not
that
fast enough for these kind of players. Barely
we'll,
anyone
we'll
is.
we speak about that in a bit,
Yeah,
but I mean, we basically said it. Who we want to go
France,
through?
Sweden. Move on,
France,
move on. Let's
Sweden,
move on. Let's move on
France.
here.
Belgium
Is
versus
there any percentage you give Sweden? Any
no. Okay,
upset
well, let's
chance?
move on.
Zero, huh? Yep, alrighty.
I
All
love my
right.
boy Isak, Liverpool striker. You gave us a stinker. Obviously, you got injured, but
Gyökeres.
please come back and give us a World Cup season in upcoming here. But Belgium versus Senegal. Look, Senegal look a bit really shaky. Like obviously we had whatever you want to say, they won the AFCON or they lost the AFCON, whatever it is. But
Yeah,
you know
that's a thing.
on the pitch they won, on paper they lost. So, but Senegal versus Belgium, I don't know. This is a bit of a stinky matchup. Like Belgium look.
Yeah. Just hear me out here. Belgium went through with 5 points, one single win, right? And Senegal went through with 3 points, a single win, right? So Belgium
Two
drew the other
stinkers.
two, and Senegal just like making it like just barely, right?
Yeah.
Both of them. Hey, I'll go with Belgium, but if Senegal wins, it's like,
Sadio Mane masterclass, maybe. Shout
yeah,
out to Sadio Mane.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, both teams don't look great. Like,
Yeah,
yes, just the fact that you can make it through winning one from three games, like losing two, winning one, is just insanity to me.
yeah.
Like,
It
actually
doesn't give us
insanity.
anything. It doesn't give us anything at
I
all.
think, like, I thought about this. How can you maybe fix it for the next one? Because I really don't like
Mm,
it.
yeah,
Like, I don't mind having 48 teams.
yeah,
It's cool for smaller countries, and I think it's beautiful for the Cape Verdes and the Haitis.
yeah.
I think it's great. I don't mind that one bit. I'm happy for them. But when it comes to knockout stage, it should be, you know what I mean? Like,
Be bangers.
it
Yeah,
should be bangers
yeah.
after bangers. So maybe
Mm-hmm.
the only thing I can come off, what Champions League did, right? Get rid of
Yeah,
those
yeah.
get rid of those, how many groups? How many groups is that now? Hold on, a
I don't
lot.
even know.
Too
I mean,
many.
they got the league
12 groups.
stage, and then
It's
yeah,
12. It's 12 groups, right? So,
but
I don't know.
yes.
Throw them in two groups or throw them in one big group, like
And you put him on a
Champions League
league,
done,
like a league
and let
state.
them something like that, or two or
Okay.
three groups maybe. I don't know. This four group thing don't work like that no more. If a team that has like two losses, one game
Yeah,
goes into the knockout stage, I don't know. It loses a bit of, and it also makes the knockout stage a bit more lopsided, right? You might have like
mm-hmm.
one part of the knockout stage where it's like,
Yeah.
you have here, if you go to the next game, USA Bosnia,
Yeah.
you might just
I
see
got,
a Belgium USA game, and one of those teams might go through. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I
like
don't
you're
know.
right. Like when it comes to round 16, everyone around 16 should be like the top hitters, right? Or like the
Yeah,
usual top hitters, or
yeah.
like, but like you're right. USA Bosnia, I got USA
Yeah, same.
home
That actually looks
country.
pretty good.
Yeah,
I
they look
said they're a bit. I said it before. Like, they're not like, because everyone was like, oh, the USA and football, they don't have a big history, right? But they're
no.
trying to get there, right? What they
Mm-hmm.
did right is they get Pochettino in there, great
Mm-hmm.
coach, world class coach, and they'll let him run the show. Threw all the money in the world at him. They got some nice pieces, but they're playing good. They're playing at home, and you know how it is with the US. Like, they always, national pride and all that. That can carry them a long way.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like,
And their
so
team is
I
looking
got
really
them.
good.
Yeah,
They got a lot of guys who
yeah,
plays in the top flight of football.
that's it.
Obviously, Pulisic in Serie you got Bellingham, McKennie with Juventus. You got this is probably the best looking USA team just because there's so many of them who plays in Europe
Yeah,
and
a great
the
coach. I'm
best.
saying it again. Like, great, great,
Pochettino
great,
is a
great
great
coach. Yeah,
great coach, yeah. And they I mean obviously they lost to Turkey, but they knew they were gonna go through.
and that's the thing. If you know you're through, and did they know that they were like first in the group? The
I mean,
second, yeah. Did they know? Yes,
yeah,
they knew, because, oh, hold on.
I mean, yeah, Paraguay
Yes, they do,
dropped a
right? Because
stinker.
they won against Australia
And Paraguay
and
in the
Paraguay, so
first
they
game.
knew that they were first.
Yeah,
Is what I'm
yeah,
thinking, unless I'm wrong. But I think they knew that they were first, so it's
yeah,
different, right? It's
yeah.
yeah, it is different.
Hmm.
So yeah, USA for both of us.
Yeah, USA. Let's
Hmm.
go. Spain, Austria, Spain.
Yep,
Spain is actually one
Spain.
of my favorites to win the whole thing. Lamine Yamal over there. I love my boy. it would be crazy to see him actually win the whole thing at the age of like what 18, 19 years old, which is nasty. But Austria, anything to say, Austria? Nothing, nothing much.
It's a nice squad, but unfortunately
Yeah.
you're playing Spain, right?
And they lost today to
They
Algeria
drew,
last
right?
second.
They drew. It was
Was
draw.
it not?
3-3. Was it
Sorry,
3-3?
I'm talking about a
Am I
different.
tripping?
Talking about a different
You
game.
you
My
look
bad.
yeah, you look it up. I mean, Austria good
Three
squad.
three.
Unfortunately, yeah, 3-3. They're playing
Yeah.
Spain now, so
Hey, Mares scored 93rd minute, and then
yeah,
Kalazic scored 96 minutes. So that's a hell of a game.
it's
That's why.
great,
That's why
but
That's why I thought they lost because
yeah,
I thought Mares just iced it. But hey, shout out
but
to
yeah, their
him.
World Cup ends. The game is on Friday. It's a long break, isn't it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Portugal, Croatia.
Hmm.
This is
No, okay, that's Portugal. I absolutely do not like what they play. I don't like what they show. Group second, right? 5 points.
yeah. Yeah.
Could be anybody's game. Could be anyone's game. Like literally, this is 50-50. Could be
Mhm.
anyone's game. Let's see if Ronaldo steps up. Maybe let's see. Portugal needs to step up for sure because Croatia is no slouch. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though Croatia is an much older team, this is I feel like this has been the same team since 2018, 2022.
Yeah,
But when it comes to a one-off game, you just never know with them. There's a reason why they finished second and third in the last two. Obviously, once again, they've gone much older since then. But I can take them against anyone when it comes to maybe France again, not France, Argentina, or Spain. But it's a one-off game. It's always a
that's it. That's it.
yeah.
Experience
Braz-
matters now.
Hey, next one: Brazil versus Japan. I I'm gonna go with Japan. I'm gonna go with Japan. What do you think?
One of those that smells like an upset, right? That's
Yeah.
just that smells like an upset. I would still go with Brazil personally
Hmm.
because they did pick up the pace quite a bit in those
Hmm.
last two games. Obviously, they drew Morocco in the first one
Hmm.
and then won the other two quite convincingly. So I would still take them. I'd
Hmm.
still take Brazil, but I'm smelling a little bit of an upset here.
Vini's been
Japan,
playing really well,
yeah,
but Japan is like the stuff that we talked about with Turkey being the dark horse. I feel like Japan is what we should call them. Who
yeah,
that's
yeah,
who they
yeah, for
are.
sure, for sure.
I feel like they have the ability to beat big teams, even though it's not the smoothest. It's not the smoothest group stage for them, but I'm liking my chances with Japan. I'm gonna go against Brazil. Obviously, Neymar. I don't think he's gonna play that much. He played like what 10 minutes last game.
Yeah,
The whole stadium went crazy. I'm sure Brazil went crazy back home. But let's move on to Ivory Coast versus Norway. Haaland and friends and Odegaard versus Ivory Coast. I'm gonna go with Norway. Haaland has been playing. Obviously, he played really well in the group stage, and the first time ever going to the round of 32 or knockout stage. I like Haaland. What do you like?
yeah, if at the end of the day, that's a player who can make a difference, right? That's just a guy who absolutely can make a difference. So I would go Norway.
Hmm.
Obviously, both teams went through as group seconds,
Hmm.
winning two, losing one. So
Hmm.
6 points, nice. Haaland it's just a guy that's the X factor for me. So I'll
Yeah.
definitely go Norway.
Yeah, and I'm looking at their games. Obviously, they end up losing to France 4-1,
Mm.
but by that time they already
That's
knew.
okay. That's okay. That's so you can lose to France.
Yeah,
Dembele
yeah.
had a
I mean,
performance. You can't even say performance of a lifetime because he's just giving you these performances on a regular basis in the Champions League, for example.
yeah,
But for any other player, it would be a performance of the lifetime. For Dembele, it's another Sunday.
that's a
So
Ballon d'Or winner right there. Maybe second Ballon d'Or. You never know. If he
I don't
goes
know.
crazy.
I don't
But
know that he just a different discussion, but he didn't play enough league games for me. We had that discussion.
Yeah,
We can open it up after this. There's cool storylines. There's so many cool storylines going through this World Cup here,
yeah,
especially for the
yeah,
Messis, for the Dembeles, for the Olises. I mean, you have three potential winners on the France squad, right? With Dembele,
hmm,
Olise,
hmm,
who's my personal favorite from the three, Mbappe, and Mbappe, Olise,
yeah.
Dembele.
Hmm.
So
Well,
let's see. Champions League matters to me, but we don't know if it matters to the guys who make the decision on the Ballon d'Or. Because
you know how it
yeah,
is now. You know how it
yeah.
is.
We
Mexico,
spoke about this.
Ecuador. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, just for the viewers, we spoke about this last night, right?
Yeah.
What is the possibility if Messi goes nuclear, wins this whole thing again, has like 12 goals at the end of the day or something
Yeah.
stupid, like ridiculous?
15.
Can you give him the Ballon d'Or? I'm very much on the side of hell to the no,
Yeah.
because then you make every 4 years the Ballon d'Or just to the player
About
who's,
World
yeah,
Cup.
it's the
Yeah.
World Cup,
Like
and I don't like that at
people
all.
pay 6 months of football, but and because of this World Cup,
Champions League,
it's a
2 cups in Premier
yeah,
League, league, everything, and then it just
Copa
doesn't. It does not
Bundesliga.
matter. I don't
Yeah.
think it sends the right message, because then
Yeah.
you literally tell the players it doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah.
How far can you go in the World Cup?
Yeah.
So yeah. But I wouldn't be absolutely shocked. But first
No,
of all, they have to win this whole thing, and he has to score like 100 goals, right? That's not. I mean, it's not. That's
low.
crazy to
Well,
say,
I'm
but it's
sure
not.
I'm sure he's
I
gonna
mean,
come up as soon here. But let's move on to Mexico,
let's move on.
Ecuador. I'm gonna go with Mexico. Home, technically one of the home teams,
Yeah.
right? I'm still sad that the finalists not in Estadio Azteca instead of now they have to play New Jersey, which is sounds so funny to me.
They say New York. They always say New York. They make sure they say New York.
But if you're an NFL fans like us, that thing is in the middle of
It is
nowhere
Jersey.
in New Jersey.
I mean, look,
MetLife.
people make fun of Jersey because it's
Yeah.
small brother of New York or whatever. But
Yeah.
like, I've never been to Jersey. Is it a shithole like everyone says? It's not a shithole, is it?
To be honest, I don't know.
I
But
don't know.
you know how
It's
stadiums
probably,
are built in the US where it's
yeah,
like it's in the middle of nowhere and it's just like
yeah.
surrounded by parking lots.
But
But
that's
it's an
the
amazing
US for you,
stadium
right?
though.
Yeah,
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 MetLife
yeah.
Stadium has always been. I mean, it's like
MetLife,
what I don't know how many people, like 80,000, maybe more, maybe 100. Huh?
probably.
I actually don't
I
know.
don't know.
But yeah, I got Mexico. This one is easy for me. Speaking of easy, England versus Doctor Congo.
Yeah.
England,
Yeah, I
huh?
mean, good draw for England. Good draw
Yeah,
for England. And then we could
England.
be seeing like a Mexico England in the
Mhm.
16.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
nice.
Switzerland, Algeria.
Europe, Algeria for me.
Yeah, same.
I don't know why
Red Mahrez.
Switzerland went through with 2 wins, 1 draw, right? So
Mhm.
let's not. But if it comes
AFCON
to again
champions,
now
former.
we're exactly. And I mean, look, Algeria, 1 win, one draw, 1 loss, right? That doesn't
Yeah.
speak confidence to me. But if you have a guy like Mahrez on the team, he just can't score out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. Gut feeling says Algeria.
Mhm.
I think
Well,
on paper, Switzerland is the favorite, but I don't know. I
well,
got
that's the beauty
Algeria
of
here.
like this knockout stage. Like it's
Yeah,
just one
one game,
game. Who shows up?
90
And
minutes, and then some.
you know what I'm saying? Colombia versus Ghana. I'm gonna go with Colombia on this one.
Yeah, same. I thought
Yeah.
about this one for a little bit as well, but it's Colombia. They had 2 good, they won the first 2, drew the last. Ghana, as I'm checking now, they had win, draw, loss, so they
Yeah.
are trending down. Colombia is decent. It's actually a good team. It's actually a really
Yeah.
good team.
Yeah.
So I got the Colombians here.
Shout out to my boy Luis Diaz. I don't know
Yeah.
why we sold him to Bayern. Luis Suarez. I'm not talking about the other Luis Suarez. James Rodriguez. Potentially lost World Cup on 2014 World Cup hero, but Australia versus Egypt. Now I'm torn because obviously we live in Australia. It goes crazy there. Here in Melbourne, they do a watch party at Federation Square. It goes crazy every time. But also on the other side, you have Mohamed Salah, our Liverpool king. Who are you taking? Who you take? It'd be crazy. It'd be amazing to see Australia go through. So I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
know.
with Australia.
Yeah, same for me. It's just like obviously we're biased here, so I want to see them go through, and I'll pick them.
Yeah.
Again, they fucked us with the time, 4 a.m. here
4
in
a.m.
Australia. Fuck me, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
other games are at 11 a.m. and like 9 a.m. You got 10 a.m.s in here.
Yeah, they need to calm down.
Hell, even
Come on,
7
man.
a.m.
Yeah.
Fuck me, mate. 4 a.m. on
Yeah.
a Saturday. The weekend is ruined.
Federation Square is gonna be packed. I'm sure, though. I'm sure.
Dude, hey, shout out to everyone who's going.
Yeah.
Being there at 4 a.m., you always have to travel as well. So shout
Yeah.
out. Hey, my heart goes out to you guys. You guys are crazy.
I'll be supporting in bed.
I'll be supporting on the couch with a coffee, but I'm going straight to bed afterwards. That's for sure.
Speaking of time, Argentina versus Cape Verde at 8 a.m. Obviously, I do not support Argentina. I love Messi. That's the difference here. But
That's
the
a Messi.
difference is that's the difference with like we talk about Cristiano and Messi. Everyone who plays for Argentina seems to be doing it for Messi, right? Their ego drop so Messi can shine. But obviously I'm gonna go with Argentina on this one. I mean, it's Argentina.
Easy. Yeah, it's Argentina all the way.
Yeah.
Like
Should we?
yeah.
Should we keep going here, or should we split it to a
I mean,
different
I'm
video?
just looking. I'm just looking. I'm just looking. I think it might be different video because otherwise there's like 100 matchups, potential matchups.
Yeah.
I'm just going. So what do we got here? Canada, Netherlands, potentially Germany, France. That would be huge, obviously.
Yeah.
Already in the group
I
of
think
16.
should we just like
USA.
end it here and then
Yeah,
regroup, talked about it.
that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Let's see how it plays out.
Yeah.
There'll be some
Yeah.
upsets for sure. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
curious. Yeah, but yeah, round of 16. We'll boil it down a bit more, and then
Yeah.
Sweet 16. Let's see
Just
what
a few
happens.
games I'm looking forward to the most here.
Mm.
Obviously, the Japan versus Brazil. That's gonna be a good one.
Netherlands, Morocco. I think could be an
Netherlands,
absolute
Morocco is another
scorcher.
good one. Yeah. Hey, I don't know, France. I don't think that's gonna
Yes,
happen against
same.
Sweden.
No, but still,
You know.
Sweden's not a horrendous team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can
They
score.
got
They can score a couple on you.
Gyökeres and Isak
Mm.
up front. But other than that, I'm expecting Argentina obviously to go through. Same with France, even though we just talked about it. Portugal, that's going to be another good one. Portugal versus Croatia, one-off game. You just never know with those guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna come back round of 32. I mean, sorry, round of 16, and basically on next Sunday. Next Sunday, yeah, we'll be back.
Quick one. Who did you have as a favorite going into this thing? Because I had France.
Argentina. I
Okay,
had
you had Argentina, right?
Argentina and then
Okay,
Spain.
okay, okay,
But
okay.
France is. I mean, look at that team.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
team is
Well,
nasty.
that was my pick from the beginning, and
Mm.
obviously they're still look hot as
I
hell.
feel like they're always gonna be a people's favorite. The next one,
I mean,
the
look
one
at
after
the
that.
squad.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I
They're
mean,
just so
that's
young.
guys are still young. The only one who's aging out of there is like Mbappe at some
Yeah,
point, but
yeah,
still, like that team is insane. Okay.
yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to tune in our other videos, and we'll be back for the round 16 predictions as well. See you guys.